What's your thought of the day, bro?
What you got?
Oh fuck! I got too excited about.
We got a cool 6 minutes, all right?
6 minutes.
I'm gonna put a clock up just so we can,
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
helpful. Thought of the day. What was I talking? What were we talking about before, Mike? I'm not
You
gonna
tell
lie.
me, bro.
See, no help at all.
The Alchemist. Talk about the Alchemist.
Oh, the Alchemist.
That's deep.
So basically, we've actually just recently, like, we're doing audiobooks and stuff like that, right? Mike listens to them at 2 times speed. I'm trying to get like him.
Oh, you do
Facts.
2
I
times?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
so
I
he
do.
crushes.
I wouldn't be able
If
to
it's
keep
about-
up.
I told you that.
I wouldn't be able to
about
keep
stuff.
up.
We talk all the time, bro. We talk all the
No
time.
secrets,
We
bro.
hang
That's
out, bro.
crazy.
We hang out. Because there are like languages without words, like the language of love, the language of enthusiasm, and things like that. Like language of fear. You know what I mean? So, for example, you can be with your dog. He feels fear. You feel fear. You're communicating through that language, right? In the universe, a bird can feel that. You know. I guess a mountain can feel that during an earthquake, right? So it's a universal language. It's deep. It's just deep, man. And I'm just saying that, you know, so when you can tap into that universal language and you can listen to your omens, you just become a lot more aware of your final destination and whatever ultimately
Scary
comes up in
movie.
your life. Final destination, that was scary.
That was a scary movie.
That was scary. Final Destination 3, that was scary.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're aware of your surroundings, you know, and you're aware of these things that are obvious, you know, to someone who's paying attention, it can actually ultimately really impact your life in the way that you want it to. Because ultimately, your personal legend is yours to decide.
Absolutely.
You know? Some people it's just be a mother, be a father. Some people it's, you know, go and change the world, right? So it's ultimately up to what you find important, and then you need to recognize where the universe is trying to help you achieve that personal legend. So
True. No, it's good.
That's my
So
thought of
what stops people from being able to get to their like personal legend?
So there are examples in the book. For example, one person, I don't know what it's called. I don't want to misspeak, but there's a very important monument or place in the Muslim religion that all Muslims at one point in their life
Is it
need
Mecca?
to.
Yep.
Mecca,
it's
yeah.
Mecca.
So they need to
Yeah.
go visit that at least one point in their life. So this one guy opened up a crystal glass shop to go save up enough to go visit it, and he never ended up going to visit it. So that was sort of stopping him. He's like, well, I don't have enough. I don't want to leave the shop to anyone. Whatever excuse he could come up with is preventing him from reaching his life goal of being like I guess, an active Muslim or a practicing.
So it's like the comfort.
The comfort. You can get caught up in your comfort.
Very true.
You can find any excuse in the book, kids, wife, whatever, money. But ultimately, like if you're passionate enough, ambitious enough about your goal, like the universe will conspire with you to get it. So if I don't have enough money, you might find $100 on the ground, or
Yeah,
someone
it's
will offer
weird.
you a free ride or whatever.
That's
you know
what I
what
always
mean?
say to like Maria and shit. Whenever times are like tough, bro, everything always
works out.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah,
works out,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You think the world is ending, and then you know something happens. You catch a break, and
Always
then
does.
it always ends up
And
positive.
like I've been feeling like a weight lifted off me for the last like 2 years because of that exact ideology. It's just that like it always seems to work out. Like no matter how bad you think it is,
Yeah.
good things are coming, and they're way more abundant than the
yeah,
negative.
you just
things,
continue
you know?
putting out positive energy in the universe,
Exactly.
and it comes back.
It's reciprocated 10 times over,
Yeah.
Exactly.
right?
And even simply just having the mindset that everything's gonna work out, everything
Yeah.
will just work out.
Yeah, because
Maria
because
hates
your
me
goals
for
are
it,
just
bro. She hates me. for it.
honestly, but it's hard if you don't see it, if you don't get it. It's really hard to think that
Because
way
you
and
have to
feel that
trust
way,
something
yeah.
that you don't see yet. You
Exactly.
just gotta feel it and be like, this is
Exactly.
where we're at. We're gonna be fine. It's like, but
But
it's
to
like, yo,
me,
trust, we
it
will
makes
be okay.
sense because it always has worked out in the past.
Yeah,
why
yeah,
would it
yeah,
not
yeah,
in the
I
future?
know.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't, okay, it didn't.
Yeah.
Whatever. And
Yeah.
then like
We
life is
figure it
like
out, yeah.
it's plotted. You know, it's like if it crashes, it's always
literally
coming back
stock
up
market, man.
until you sell. You didn't
Yeah.
gain or lose.
Exactly.
You know, so
Just
I didn't
zoom
sell.
out.
Sales like dying in this analogy,
Yeah.
but like until you're gone, you're not up or down.
Yeah.
You're moving up, you're moving down. It's like.
You're just learning.
The biggest thing that like a guy is just random waste, and I shouldn't diss him, but he was not the guy I was taking gems from.
random waste.
no, but he's not a guy that you take like wisdom from. But he dropped the bar on me because I was paying attention, right, with the omens and stuff. So he dropped the bar. He was spitting. So what he told me was like the cup's never half full or empty. It's either being filled or being emptied. So life's about momentum. You know what I mean? So if I'm pouring in the cup, if there's a milliliter, I'm filling the cup.
Yeah.
And if I'm emptying the cup, even if it's to the brim, I'm emptying it. So it's all about momentum. You know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say? So that's the same. Like we have the
pretty full
mindset
cup.
of life. This is full as fuck.
Yeah.
Where we gotta move.
But I'm saying like the mindset of life is like if things always work out, we're always filling it. So even if we're at the bare, even if it's bone dry, we're still filling that cup, right? So we're on the progress upward. You know what I mean?
Well,
Cheers, yeah.
Cheers up, fellas.
Deeper
Oh,
talks.
cheers,
That was
man.
the thought of the day, man.
That was a good thought, though.
Yeah,
That was a
like,
good
You
thought.
guys
I was
rev me up.
captivated.
Yeah, rev me up, man.